Alright guys, it's early Saturday morning and you can probably see I have a lot going on here. But one of the things I wanted to do for a while is make a video on this and actually work on it too. This is a car radio, and I think this is the first video I've ever had of any like electronic, but I actually am interested in electronics. Not as much as everything else, you can probably tell because this is the first video. Oh, and I also just about hit 5,000 views, almost hit it, so you know, total. So I want to thank everyone for that. This box doesn't even match this, but this is a Road Gear RGCD 402. This came out of my grandpa's pontoon boat. The reason he switched it out was because, if I remember correctly, it started tuning itself. Like, I wouldn't say stay tuned. It literally, you could see it changing, you know, on the radio. And I don't know if the CD player works on this. I don't remember. I don't even remember at all. But this has been in his pontoon boat for several years, probably the original, so I don't know if moisture got to it or something, but what we're going to do here, since I'm not sure what's going on with it, and I haven't, we've had this for about, I've had this for about several, at least a year, sitting in that box, and I thought I'd test it out and see what's going on with it. So if I could find out, well, luckily for me, all of these cables, wires are actually labeled. And luckily my grandfather, you know, he wouldn't have cut them off down here and thrown out the wires. So that's good, all the little wires that are labeled. Now what I'm going to do is take the speakers from radio in a box there and use those. Being that that is the only pair of speakers that I have at the moment that work. So yeah, and this thing's just a simple radio and CD player, nothing else to it. Probably a cheap little thing too. But alright, well, we'll test it out. Enough blabbering. We'll test it out and we'll see if it works or not. Alright, we're back and got everything hooked up on this. We got just the left speaker hooked up. I took a radio in a box's speakers apart. Well, I just unhooked them because there were little ends on them, so it made it really easy, which was convenient of us to think of. So we did that, just hooked up the left speaker for testing purposes, hooked up our power supply, and I think I have it right. If I don't have it right, it won't like blow it up or anything, luckily. But what we're going to do is we'll hook it up and see. Oh, I see some spark there. I'll have to set the camera down because I need two hands. So just give me a sec. Look, there's a little bit of spark, which I guess is good. But I have to find a good way of holding this on without it flying off. Alright, so let's see. Okay. Nothing. Let's try bad connection maybe. Let's try something else. Alright, so we got a clock on there. The problem was the you might be able to see, sorry for my shaky hands, I'm kind of hungry, low on protein. Red says ignition, yellow says battery plus, and black is ground. But what I didn't get is, I left the red ignition, I left that. I just hooked up the power to the battery and the ground. But once I hooked up the ignition, the clock turned on. So let's see if it'll play tunes for us. Alright. Making a noise. Might have to hook up an antenna. Come on, display. What are you doing? Yeah, we better hook up an antenna. Be right back. Alright, so I got I got a antenna set up. Very interesting. Just that, and then a wire goes up to this thing. So let's see, I wish I could put this radio higher, but I can't because the wires are too small. Let's see what this does. Oh! Turn it down a little, actually. I know these speakers are good. Quality isn't too bad. Doesn't sound too bad. Sorry for my hand shaking. Pretty hungry. Wow. Still got AM. Let's see if I have a CD. See if I have a CD down here to throw in here. Actually, I think I do. Let me take a look. Let's see if I have one in this radio. Oh man, Kidz Bop. I'm gonna make you guys listen to Kidz Bop. That's been in there since, like, I've listened to it as a little child, so it's been there for quite a while. See if this eats the CD or not. It's Kidz Bop, so it doesn't matter. Play. Interesting. Nope, I don't think it wants to do anything. Or at least, I guess it didn't eat the CD. Try it again. Maybe I'll try a different disc. It's not a bad radio. I don't know what my grandfather was talking about, to be quite honest. I knew the CD player didn't work. Now I remember that for sure. But it seems to be working fine.
For the 27th. Ithaca's Chinese buffet offers the best variety. Students love the buffet's prices and their sushi selection. Families
well, that's pretty much it.
Kid-friendly choices. Like
I guess this works okay, but the next video I have of this radio, I'll probably be doing a little more research of how to take it apart and maybe check that CD thing. But I'll try a different CD first, and if it still doesn't work, then I'll have to take it apart and take a look at it. But it works pretty good though, I mean, for the radio. Sounds alright. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this, a different video for a change, so thanks for watching.